All right, everybody, welcome to DeKalb, Illinois Fair, Sandwich, Illinois, the last Grand National of the year. I'm here with Marvin Epperson, Director of Technical Services, right?
That is correct.
And Jim Miller, Chief Track Builder. How's that sound? Is that a good title for him?
Pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Jim, I'm walking down the track. Have you been involved with this track in the past, Jim?
Yes, about the last 8 years, yeah. We've helped Scott, his brother, his family, put this track in and bring it to what it is now. It's awesome.
Yeah, the Superstock diesel truck guys, we had them on countdown to pull time. We had the top three in points, Craig, Van, and Jeremy, and they said, oh, boy, it's going to be fun. Marvin, is this your second full year or your third full year? I can't remember.
This is my second full year, yeah.
Well, let's talk about what the season so far. I know we got Saturday left, but what improvements do you think you've made as a technical director from year one to year two, or most importantly, what have you learned?
Well, it's got a lot easier for me this year. Now when I get the pull radius like this, I think I'm forgetting something, but I've actually got extra time now because things have fallen into place. Everybody knows what I expect of them. I've met all the people at all the venues. It's just easier this year, and everything's clicking into place all by itself.
Well, that's one thing. Jim, one thing I hear a lot, and obviously we cover all of polling, not just the NTPA, is the NTPA Grand Nationals have the best tracks. I know there's a few out there, and I'm not picking on anybody. But these, some of the Grand National venues have been around the longest. How long have you been help building tracks, and how many of the Grand National tracks are you involved with, Jim?
We're involved with all of them. Melissa and I are involved with all of them but two. We're at every one. We don't go to Brandenburg, and we don't Rockwell. So other than that, we're involved with all the tracks. My brother and I have been pulling since 70, and then probably, I think in the mid-'80s, why I started building tracks for the region side, and been doing it ever since, and hope to do it until I can't.
Well said, well said. One of the things I love about you two, watching you guys kind of give the competitor the fist bump, you do that with everybody, and once the chain's tight, kind of go up and look them in the eyes, make sure they're okay. Marvin, it's hard. You have the toughest job in the town. It's like being the mayor of a small town, because these are your friends. And you know how much money these guys and gals are spending, but you also have to follow the rules too. How do you wake up in the morning and say, I'm okay today? Because there's no gray area in your world. It's black or white. I'm in sales. I'll find a loophole in everything, Marvin, but it's tough to do what you do. So a lot of credit to you for that.
Well, and I've learned if I draw my line in the sand, there's no gray area, just like that chalk line right there. And pretty soon, if you do that every day, it all comes to you, and everybody walks that line. And it's pretty much true to that this year. Everybody knows what I expect and how I'm going to answer everything, and it's a lot easier this year than it was last year.
As a technical director, what is an off season like? I know it's not quiet for you, but there's not as many events. I know you guys are involved with a couple winter events, but what do you do? How does your season look once we get done here with Sandwich and the Enderley next week?
Well, so I'll be done after the North Carolina State Fair there, the 18th of October. Immediately after the Enderley next week, we're going to start on the 2025 rule book and any rule changes. I'll start teaching tech school in January. I travel about 9,500 miles in 6 states teaching all my tech officials and entry clerks. We do the 2 pulls in Florida, or have been in the past. I got the Louisville Farm Show. I got the truck show in March. Then back to Florida in April. Really nonstop. It's year-round.
All the time. Jim, how involved are you on picking class order? Like tonight, we're going to run 2-wheelers and 4-wheelers, I believe, on this track, right? You don't know?
Yep. And
then we go 3-6 and then supers over here. How involved are you in that, Jim?
I'm not. Marvin picks whatever the promoter wants. The promoter might say, I want this or I want that. They get with Marvin and they pick it out and go. I might tell them, hey, this would be better for this or that. But other than that, no, they do whatever they got to do.
If you had 8 classes, Jim, perfect scenario, what would you send out first on each track, and what would you end with? From a track builder standpoint, not a sled guy.
Super Farm would probably be one, Hot Farm on the other, and then you follow maybe by a mini, a 2-wheel drive truck, 4-wheel drive truck. I know Van said that the 4-wheel drive diesel trucks always have to go last, but there is a reason for that sometimes, to groom the track to make it better for them, hopefully. That's kind of the best thing to do, is run the tractors that kind of weigh the most off the bat to kind of groom the track and get it settled in. That's why tonight we pulled these sleds 5 times on these tracks, just to kind of groom them in, because they put it together a little different than I usually do, but in the end, it'll turn out the same.
I like that a lot. How much water did we have to add to the track here today? Because it's been dry.
I don't know. I quit counting after the third truck, and that truck, I think that's a 4,000-gallon tank on there. So we probably put 12, 15 in it. Yeah.
Marvin, who do y'all have here with you tonight?
As far as tech officials, I got Tom Ignasuski, I got Harold Phipps, I got Roger Kuntz, and I got Jeremy Bramer, and of course Melissa Graham in the entry trailer. I would take this crew anywhere. They're good out here out west. They've been with me at Hutchin, Minnesota, Toma, Farley, Iowa. Good bunch to work with. They all pitch in, share their duties, and it's all done by a team.
Awesome. Well, I guess we're going to have a moment of silence in a second. So, Marvin, thank you for everything. Good luck tonight. Jim, good luck to you tonight. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Back to the booth.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the 136th Sandwich Fair Tractor Truck Bowl. Tonight's truck, Saturday's tractors. And before we start, I know everybody has lost somebody in the last 12 months, but we've lost a good friend to the Sandwich Fair, a long-time official and a former tractor puller, Mr. Frank Mindy from Mendota, Illinois. If you would, please, let's have a moment of silence in honor of Fred. Thank you. All right, we're ready to hear the big song. Mr. Dave Hansen will do our national anthem live and in person for you, Dave.
It's not. It's on. Okay, cool. Welcome, everybody, to Sandwich, Illinois. Thursday night, stand out here on the middle of the track. We're going to go pulling with two-wheel drives right away, Region 3. And we're also going to go with Pro Stock Diesel trucks right away, 3-6. Ben Shimp, the trophy hunter. Now, this is the only 3-6 diesel truck class of the year for Region 3. So these guys, whoever wins tonight, will be your Region 3 champion. Two-wheel drive, we got, let's see here, Ray Fintech, Extreme Scheme out of North Collins, New York, will be our first bowler. He's come to the parking starting line right now. I'm going to get out my little notes here for everybody. Everybody here tonight, we're going to crown some points champions. We're going to crown some points champions here tonight. Double Shot's got the lead in two-wheel drive. Showtime, bottoms up, wide open, pack rat 6, pack rat 7 are your top 5 in two-wheel drive Region 3. Four-wheel drive Region 3 tonight, we come in with the Nasty Boys, Totally Geared, the Bighorn, True Blue, and Totally Hooked. So here we go. We're starting off with the Fit Tax here. I'm going to head over to Dylan to give Dylan the mic. Our first two-wheel drive competitor.
Yeah, first two-wheel drive. First guy out, Ray Fintac, New York.
Yeah, Extreme Scheme. Ray Fintac out of North Collins, New York, is his BR test puller. He's going to set the mark to beat. All right, Dylan, first hook of the night. What are your thoughts about that pass?
Well, you could tell it drug him down there towards the middle and it'll lose the power, so I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped it, as I wouldn't be happy if it was me. So,
well, a chance here. Maybe we'll be able to talk to Ray. 3.6 diesel trucks will be coming up over here on the other side. We got him shut down here. We'll go out. I'll head out there and see what they got going on. I'm going to find out if he's keeping it or not, so. Okay, this is Ray Fintac, everybody. North Collins, New York, with the Extreme Scheme. There you can see the replays. He goes down the track, 278.675 for Ray. Ray, what do you think of that pass?
It wasn't a bad pass, but I probably could use a little lower gear.
You think they're going to reset the sled, or do you think they're going to leave it?
I think I might leave it.
Okay. Good luck. Ray Fintac, everybody. So 278 is going to set the distance to beat over here. Waiting for our first 3.6 Pro Stock diesel truck. See the Fintac brothers here out here on the track getting pulled off here from the WD-45. Ben Ship, the trophy hunter out of Eagle, Wisconsin, will be our first 3.6 Pro Stock diesel truck tonight here, fans, in Sandwich, Illinois. If you haven't done so yet, head over to fullpullpicks.com. Make your cash picks. Jump on there. We have 3 games set up for you tonight. 2-wheelers, 4-wheelers, and the Super Stock diesel trucks. If you had a chance to watch the countdown to pull time tonight, we had Van Hazley, we had Craig Dickey, and Jeremy Yeager on there. Craig Dickey has a 6-point lead over Van Hazley heading in here tonight. So he's keeping that pass, Dylan. He's wished he said he had a lower gear. What are your thoughts on that?
yeah, we'll pull him down, but seeing now he did lock up on the back planetary, so obviously not something you can fix that quick in 6 or even a full class of trucks. Definitely sucks for Ray there, as I'm sure he wishes he had a better pass than that.
Yeah, he said it is what it is. He's going to let it go. So as we're getting the track prepped here, here comes the trophy hunter, Ben Schimpf out of Eagle, Wisconsin. Now this is formerly Jamie Lars's truck. He called it to General that pulled with Badger State, BSTP up there in Wisconsin. He's building the light pro stock. He's one of my friends. That's how I know that. So have you followed Ben much this year in the 3.6 class?
No, I've seen it out a couple times. Pretty good running truck. Normally, all those trucks in the Badger State area are very, very tough 3.6 trucks, and every time they show up somewhere, any of those trucks come out and win. It's very, very tough competition in that class for the 3.6 class.
Right. So, again, Ray Fintac set the mark to beat out there in two-wheel drive. They're picking up the rear end on his truck here a little bit. Getting him pulled off the track. Four great classes for you tonight, fans. Two-wheelers, Region 3. Four-wheel drives, Region 3. These are your 3.6 Pro Stock trucks, Region 3. 7,800 pounds. What do you think horsepower-wise these trucks are making, Ben? They're in that 1,800 range, of 2,000 maybe?
Probably pushing 2, maybe even low 3s. I mean, granted, they are a single charger, but, I mean, the diesel world is crazy. The amount of boost you can put to it and everything, you can really turn some good horsepower and torque out of them.
Ben Ship, everybody out of Eagle, Wisconsin with the Trophy Hunter, is going to set the distance to beat here tonight in Sandwich, Illinois. Nice pass for Ben there, Dylan. What do you think? If you're pulling that truck, are you keeping that?
It looks like it's probably around 330 range. I would keep it, but you never know. That sun's still up, and once it sets, more moisture comes up, so it'd be a tough call for me.
We'll find out here in a second what he decides to do. Again, we're in Sandwich, Illinois, everybody. If you haven't done so yet, head over to fullpullpicks.com. Make your cash picks for tonight. We have 4 great classes for tonight, super modified two-wheel drive trucks. Every class here tonight is going to decide a championship. We've had 1 two-wheeler down the track so far, Ray Fintech. He had to keep that. Next up on the two-wheel drive side is going to be Terry Timmerman with the Hot Nasty out of Dickeyville, Wisconsin. He's doing well in the points this year. I got to get my notes out here. He is currently second in the points, 5 points behind Double Shot. Ben, what do you think of that hook, bud?
The track is good. Felt pretty solid. Just, you never know at first hook, so.
Did you keep it? Did you keep that hook?
Yes, I did.
Did you get a chance to see your distance, see how far you went?
325.
How's your season been going for you? You've been running for the Badger and ISP?
Yeah, I've been actually doing really good. I'm sitting first in Badger State, so been a really good season.
Have a good night, Ben. Thanks for coming to Sandwich. Ben Ship, everybody. No, that's okay. I can move. I was interviewing him on the go. What do we got for a distance there? 3:39 and 6 for Terry Timmerman. Let's go talk to Terry. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Wayne. I'm sorry, Terry Timmerman. So Wayne is second in points. Yeah, Showtime is at 197. But Terry's here tonight. We're going to go talk to Terry in a second. And I just got told that, okay, so there is no 3-6 champ. They're not going to have a points championship. It's just one hook. Yep. So, and a lot of this will decide the in-release tonight as well. So I did miss Terry Timmerman as he drives off the track. If you're just joining us on fullpull.live, welcome to Sandwich, Illinois. I'm going to go out and talk to Van Hazley. We had Van on the show a little bit earlier tonight. Van, you did the pre-show with us. Is the track as good as you think it's going to be?
I was really surprised. Ben Chimp went first. He runs one of our motors. He moved a lot of dirt here at the end, Jason. I was really surprised. I think the track is going to roll in and be a lot better later on. But Mother Nature was kind to us today. That overcast can't get no better than that, man.
It didn't dry out. Van, good luck tonight, buddy. Van Hazley, everybody, with the Rock Hard Ram. He's currently sitting second in the points, trying to get to the end of the league. None of the pullers tonight that have a chance to win the Grand National Points have won a Grand National Points championship before, Dylan, so that's kind of exciting. Yeah,
pretty exciting. Cummins Killer has made a lot of strides in the past couple of years, and it's just crazy to think a guy like Van hasn't won a Grand National Championship. You know, he's been in the diesel game. I mean, he's the godfather, essentially. I mean,
here comes Josh Stahl, thicker in blood, out of Sandwich, Illinois, his hometown pole. 3:30 is the distance to beat. We'll talk to Josh Stahl here in just a second. What do you think of Josh's pass?
It looked pretty good. I don't know if he got the leader color or not, but it was a smooth pass, and the turbo lit, water came on, everything looked like a smooth pass. I'm not sure what really changed.
That's Kim Moore with Pack Rat 7. We'll get your distance here for you in just a second. Let me talk to Josh. Give me 10 seconds, okay? Josh Stahl, hometown pole. How you feeling, buddy?
Good.
Did you see your distance at all?
No. Did I get it?
I'm not sure. I didn't see it here. Let me radio in. Ben was 325. Anybody know the distance for Josh Stahl? Anybody know Josh Stahl's distance yet? We're waiting on the distance right now from the scoreboard. Josh Stahl, how far do you live from here?
Right across the street. Right across the street from
328.275. New leader. Nice job, Josh Stahl. Your new leader, Josh Stahl, 328.075. Kim Moore currently sitting 6 in the points of Region 3. Who do we got next, Dylan, on diesel trucks here? Joe Wiltz, Relentless, out of Maple Park, Illinois. A lot of the trucks in this class now are going to be from Illinois.
Yeah, and it's mostly northern Illinois. Like I said, a lot of them run with the Badger State group, and they also compete in the Region 3 class here, and just very, very strong trucks throughout the whole class.
So far we got Josh Stahl in the lead at 328, Ben Schimpf out there at 325. Did you get Kim's distance on the two-wheeler? I'll find out here. Hi, Kim. How are you? So you come into point, you're 6 in points tonight. How do you feel about your pass?
Well, it kind of broke there at the end, so not great.
Not great. Understood. I'll let you go. Talk to you later. Good luck the rest of this weekend. Joe Wiltz needs to go 3:28 to take over the lead. Kim Moore. Who's our next two-wheel drive truck, Dylan? Nathan Faust, the hang time truck out of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Again, double shot is in the lead at 2:02. Showtime's in second at 197. Bottom ups and points at 196 tonight. Wide opens at 190. Pack Rat 6 at 176. Pack Rat 7 at 170. So get a chance to talk to Joe here in just a second as he gets turned around. Again, we're in Sandwich, Illinois, everybody. Nice crowd for a Thursday night. If you haven't done so yet, head over to fullpolepicks.com. Joe just moved into third there at 309.655. 309.655. Joe's from Maple Park, Illinois. In one hook, as you see the full leaderboard there, Thicker in Blood at 328. The Trophy Hunter at 325. Joe just slid into third there at 309. Joe, you just slid into third place at 309. How's that make you feel?
Not very well.
Did everything go okay with the truck?
I think so. It was good. Yeah.
Did you kind of run a different line? I guess I wasn't paying enough attention to see if you did something different.
Maybe it could have been better. Yeah.
How far is Maple Park, Illinois from here?
15 minutes.
That's your hometown pole.
Pretty close, yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out tonight. Joe Wiltz, everybody, with the Relentless. Here comes Nathan Faust with the hang time truck. Two-wheel drive truck out of Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. We are in Sandwich, Illinois. You still have time, fans, to head over to fullpolepicks.com. Fullpolepicks.com. Get your picks in for the Superstock diesel trucks as well as the four-wheel drive trucks tonight. All right, Dylan, we saw a little bit different line there for Nathan. He went to the far left. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it looks solid, but I think he needed a little bit more noseway. As you saw, it wasn't happy. It wasn't sitting back and keeping the front end about 2-3 feet off the air. 2-3 feet in the air. It was more just kind of a up and down. It really is basically hooking and unhooking the truck the whole time.
Still good looking truck, good looking pass. We'll wait for Nathan Faust here to come off. Former mini rod puller. Watch his replay here. Like Dylan said, the front end just came up just a little bit, but he never really carried it. Had a couple bounces there. He's going to slide into second place there at 327.34. 327.34. For Nathan, he went to the far left. What do you think of that? Nathan's putting the hood up here on the beautiful hang time truck. Just moved into second place. Nathan just moved to the second, 327. Timmerman's still out there at 339. You're the first one to try that left side.
We didn't think anything was in the center or right side, so we tried running that line and just couldn't hold up the turn.
So if you had to be a bet man, where do you think you're going to finish up with that pass here tonight?
Second.
Second? You like it? I like it. Good job, Nathan. Thanks for coming to Sandwich, buddy. Have a great night. Nathan Faust likes that. He thinks that's going to hang on there to the second spot here the rest of the night. Coming up next, they called the truck Kurt. Used to be owned by Kurt Hazley. Now it's kind of under the Stahl regime, right? So this is Dave Stahl, Josh's dad, right here from Sandwich. They said they live just right across the road, so excited to see him out here. Kurt Hazley drove this truck for a number of years. Was sold to Doug Mueller for a little bit, and now end up at Bell Camp. Who do we got in the lead still? Josh Stahl, his son, is in the lead. So here we go, fans. Dave Stahl, hometown pole. He calls the truck Kurt. And our 7,800-pound 3.6 Pro Stock diesel truck class. Now, Dylan, we saw him cut. He really didn't get after it until 100 feet or so, letting that truck hook up.
Yeah, and it's just everybody has their own driving style, and he weighed on it, and where I stand, I can't really tell if he got Josh or not. He might be a few feet behind him, but still looked pretty solid pass, A to B. Truck didn't get too upset, so wait and see what he did.
And our next two-wheel drive is going to be Justin Amundsen, bottoms up. Currently third in the points, coming up right now. Double shot at 202. We're going to talk to Dave Stahl here in just a second. Dave just moved into third place at 311. Well, Dave, your hometown pole, you just moved into third place. Josh is out there at 329. If you could do it all over, would you have done anything differently here?
I probably geared down, and I shouldn't have, Jason. Quite possibly should have left the one gear up, went a little, maybe caught a little more speed, but we just got done working on the motor. I didn't know what I did.
So a good, safe pass.
Exactly.
What's it like pulling it home, Dave?
Well, at least you see people you know, you can wait for your buddies, you know.
Awesome. Thanks, Dave. Have a good night, buddy. Dave Stahl, everybody, just moved into third place here in our Pro Stock Diesel truck class. Josh Stahl, his son, is still in the lead at 329. As we head over to the two-wheel drive track, bottoms up. Dustin's replay here. He just moved into third place. Came in tonight, third in the points. Dustin, you slide into third at 301. Tell me about your pass. At least you're honest. You came in tonight about 6 points behind double shot. So, and Showtime has to pull you at 2. So you're not out of it, but they're going to have to. How many do we got in the class tonight?
12, 11, something like that.
Hey, thanks for coming to Sandwich. Have a good night. They're over here talking about it a little bit. They're not real happy with that pass at all, as you can tell by his expression on there. All right, coming up next on the diesel truck side, Jared Rip, the Farmer's Nightmare, out of Dane, Wisconsin, coming up. Josh Stahl still in the lead. What are your thoughts? We're about halfway through this 3-6 class. Dylan?
It seems like the track's kind of fallen off, but and there hasn't really been, in most truck classes, there's normally a road that gets built, and it's not really being built right now. They'll be there to see what the track does for the supersized diesel trucks, as the sun is just about fully set now.
Good stuff there. Josh Stahl continues to lead here at his hometown pole. Jared Ripp coming up next.
So that's how a weight transfer machine works. Pretty complicated. Very high bring us to the top line. A lot of things going on that you don't really understand, but it's doing a lot of work all at once. I guess we're on the grandstand side, aren't we? Jared Ripp driving
Chad Hagerty, the Hillbilly Hot Rod. This is my neighbor, Dylan. I live in Richland Center, Wisconsin. He lives in Boscobel. So Jared Ripp just comes up here. Chad's been running some Grand National this year and some Region 3, so it's good to see him bounce around. And some state WTPA as well.
Yeah, it's always good seeing guys that run Grand National and help out the local and regional stuff, because you can't have Grand National if you don't have your regional and state level guys. You got to have a decent group of all of them, so you keep going going. I mean, everybody goes to Grand National, then you have a lot of vehicles at every hook.
We still got Timmerman out there in the lead. Here we go, Chad Hagerty and the Hillbilly Hot Rod. Jared Ripp just moved into third, Jared. How did you let Josh Stahl beat you tonight, Ripper?
Well, it's pretty easy. Built my motor.
You don't want to beat your motor builder at your hometown track?
No, I do, but I don't know. Tried something different, and it didn't quite work out. But
that's all good. You're getting pushed back here a little bit, checking things out. How's the season been for you, Jared?
It's been good. We got the new motor in now, so we're going to actually go change oil and run the super stock here.
I'll let you get back at it. Good seeing you, Jared. Jared Ripp, the farmer's nightmare from Dane, Wisconsin, just moved into third. I'm going to go back here and talk to Chad Hagerty and the Hillbilly Hot Rod here in just a second. Yeah, so Hot and Nasty continues to lead at 3:39. Hang times in second at 3:27. Chad Hagerty just moved into third at 3:20.87. I'll try to talk to him in a second here. Bottoms up, sitting at 3:01.17 right now. Double shot, again, leading the points coming in tonight. Showtime, 197. Bottom ups in third. I'm going to talk to Chad. Have Chad, can you take your helmet off, buddy? So I can talk to Chad Hagerty here. The Hillbilly Hot Rod just moved into third place here in Sandwich, Illinois. Chad, what do you think, buddy, about your pass? You just slid into the third spot.
That's as good as it's going to get. That's the best I could do.
So what do you think of the track? Is it going to get better, or do you think those early hooks were better?
No, I think it'll tighten up a little bit, possibly. It's a good run, though.
Chad Hagerty, good job, buddy. Good seeing you. He works for Ring Brothers, everybody. The famous Ring Brothers, does all the painting on their cars. So that's some good... So back with Dylan over here. Jake Thompson off the rails. Sandwich, Illinois. Dylan, everybody's from Sandwich, Illinois in this class.
Yeah, they can almost have a class their own up here if they wanted to. Let's see what he does here. Has a green line.
Tegan Moore, Packed Rat 5 from Mankato, Minnesota, coming up next. Everybody's chasing Terry Timmerman, hot and nasty, over there on the two-wheel drive side. We have four-wheel drive trucks tonight. We got super stock diesel trucks tonight. Everybody here, the 3.6 Pro Stock trucks do not have a class champion. They're just going to have a winner tonight. But we will crown a Region 3 champion tonight, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. As you see your leaderboard up there, fans. Sticker and Blood, still Josh Stahl up there, 328. Ben, our first puller, went 325. He's in second. Jared Rip just moved into third. As we go to Tegan Moore and Packed Rat 5. Tegan Moore coming off the track down here right now. See if we get a chance to talk to Tegan about his pass. You see his replay. Tegan, you got your replay up there, right there on the screen. What do you think of your pass tonight, buddy?
Could have been better. Got a lot of things to work on this winter.
But you didn't break anything like Kim did.
No, not like last weekend, but
last weekend. It's been a good season for you guys in region points. Let's see your 6s and 6th, 5th, and Packed Rat 7s and 6th.
Yeah, we definitely aren't at the top, but we'll get there next week.
Coming, Tegan. 283 moves him into the 6th place there, fans. You see that leaderboard. Timmerman still way out there in the lead at 339. Faust is in second at 327. He said, he felt good about that. Chad Hegarty and the Hillbilly Hot Rod was 2 hooks ago. He's at 320. Bottoms up. 4th at 301. Packed Rat 7 at 298. As we're working our way through these first two classes here tonight in Sandwich, Illinois, fans, there's your Pro Stock. Decent trucks. Sticker and Blood, 328. Josh Stahl lives right across the street here in Sandwich. Trophy Hunter, 325. Farmer's Nightmare, 316. As we welcome the Rumor. This should be Cole Faber out of Lamar, Illinois. What do you know about this truck, Dylan?
Another truck runs up in northern Illinois, Wisconsin area. But he's doing something a bit different. He's going to that far right side. And maybe he sees something there nobody else does, but we'll see what it turns out to be for him.
Sounds good. Dylan saying trying a whole different line as we see Scott, our camera guy down there. Got right in the face of Cole, talking to Marvin. That distance out there, 328 is the distance to beat, fans. Got a couple pullers here. Wayne Timmerman will be our next puller, second in the points on the two-wheel drive side. But right now we're going diesel truck pulling. Cole Faber and the Rumor. 3:28 is the distance to beat. Josh Stahl continues to lead with Thicker in Blood. right, fans, I think the rumor, that was a good decision to slide over to the right side, don't you think, Dylan?
Yeah, it's one of those hero moves. You know, you get to the track, you don't know what's really there. You just say, I'm going to put the cone here and see what it does. And
I'm going to see if I can sneak out there and talk to Cole quick. Wayne Timmerman coming up next here with the showtime. Cole, I'll wait for you to get your helmet off. So we're going to walk and talk here, Cole. Slide it over to the right side. Have you seen your distance yet up on the board?
321.
I know Josh is out there at 328. Ben was 325. And I think Stahl was 320. So I'll have to double check to see what place you're in here. We'll watch the board. How's your season been, Cole?
Going pretty good. We've been pulling PGL all season and hitting up this local NTPA hook. We're not too far away from home.
Good job, Cole. You just moved into third place. Good hook. Cole Faber, everybody, he moved into that right side there. The rumor, 321.67. I'm waiting for Wayne Timmerman to get his helmet off, everybody.
Slide it over to the right
Just moved into second place behind his brother. Wayne comes in tonight 5 points behind double shot. Wayne, how you feeling about everything?
Well, I don't know if that'll hold up, but we'll give it a shot and see what happens.
Well, good luck. Good luck. And you let your brother beat you. How does that happen?
That's okay. If either one of us are in top, the other's in second, we're good with that.
Wayne Timmerman, everybody, the Showtime second in the points. He said if his brother beats him, that's okay, but he doesn't want anybody else to beat him. So we're having fun here tonight in Sandwich, Illinois, DeKalb County Fair, the last Grand National Hook of the year. Having fun. Got Dylan Dirks. Help Dylan turn around, put yourself on the screen. We decided not to go inside tonight. Do you like this out here?
yeah, it's a bit different, but you got to try new things, see what people like and don't like.
Have fun. Fans, if you haven't done it yet, head over to fullpullpicks.com. The classes are still up. The cash picks for the four-wheel drive mods for Region 3 and the super stock diesel trucks. So who do you think? Do you think Cummins Killer can hold them off tonight in super stock diesel trucks, or do you think Van or the Pipe Dream have something for them?
Well, Van and the Pipe Dream have things going for them. They have points trucks here, but Cummins Killer has the last loop in the class, which can be very beneficial at times because he knows, hey, I got to put myself here to be safe. But you know, it's fun. Everybody can win, and it depends on your hook and your draw.
Gotcha. So thank you, Matt. I don't know where the PTZ is, Brogo. Oh, there it is. I see it now, Matt. So I'm in the picture-in-picture. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. If you just joined us, Sandwich, Illinois, Thursday night, Region 3 action, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, 3.6 Pro Stock diesel trucks, and Grand National Super Stock diesel trucks. Saturday, 2 sessions. We got Grand National Pro Stocks. Will Brett Meyer repeat with injected funds? In the mod class, will Brandon Simon chase down the Dirt Slinger? Bill Leishner made up some points at Super Farm. Dave Whalen, My Last Excuse. And Super Stock Diesel Tractors, I don't think anybody's going to catch Colin Ross. As long as he appears on the grounds, he's good to go. What do we got up next? John Lee Holder, the Can't Holder, out of Rio, Wisconsin, the last puller here in our 3.6 Pro Stock Diesel trucks. All right, fans, I don't think that's going to be enough, Dylan, do you?
No, he picked a different line, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to get past Mr. Stahl or not.
We're going to find out here in a second. What do we got next on two-wheelers, Dylan? Doug Christensen, Pack Rat 6. Currently sitting 5th in the points. We're waiting for double shot yet. Double shot is Corey Kilmeyer, the last puller in the class. Asia points leader as we watch Pack Rat get back into their, again, Region 3 action. Here, I'm going to talk to John Lee Holder here in a second. Have him get swung around. 3.6, that was our last puller in 3.6 Pro Stock diesel truck. He just moved into 5th place that there. the Kent Holder Dodge, John Lee Holder. Deal. Once John gets his helmet off, we'll talk to him real quick. Our next two-wheel drive puller coming up right now. All right, John, what do you think? You moved into 5th place there tonight. You're the last one of class. What do you think of your interview? What do you think of your run? Your interview hasn't started yet, John.
I had a good pass.
We're going to walk and talk. We got to keep things moving here. So
we had a good pass. I mean, we wouldn't have really changed anything. Would have went farther if I could have.
That's how pulling works, isn't it? How's your season been this year?
Been good. We haven't made a lot of Badger State hooks, but we've been trying to make as many as we can and just do as much as we can.
Great to have you here in Sandwich tonight, John. Good seeing you, buddy. Josh Dahl is going to be your winner here tonight. The beautiful Kent Holder Dodge is going to finish in 5th here tonight as you watch our two-wheel drive trucks here. Congratulations to Josh Stahl. 3.6 Pro Stock diesel trucks are done. There's your top 5. John Holder, our last puller, moves into 5th at 3.13. The Farmer's Nightmare, Jared Ripp, goes 3.16. The Rumor, 3.21.67. The Trophy Hunter, 3.25.99. And Thicker in Blood goes 3.28.07. There are your top 5 here in Sandwich, Illinois. So far, our top 5, two-wheel drive, hot and ass. The Timmermans going 1 and 2 right now. Terry's out there in top at 3.39. Brother Wayne's in second at 3.31. Nathan Faust in third at 3.27. Chad Hegarty in the Hillbilly Hot Rod at 3.20.87. The bottoms up truck at 301.17. But we have some of our other points trucks to go yet. We're waiting on Double Shot to come up yet. So we'll see what happens here. Nice crowd here tonight in Sandwich, Illinois. Dylan, what do you think of everything so far?
You know, a 3.6 class, very good showing. Curious to see how that track's going to be with super stock diesels and the two-wheel drives. Yeah, again, another great class. Hard to catch those Timmerman boys from Wisconsin.
They're tough. They're tough to beat.
You know, Hot Shot Secret's one of the NTPA sponsors. Hot Shot Secret Diesel Extreme is the official fuel additive of the NTPA. It's the strongest diesel insect cleaner on the market, available nationwide at most retailers and Walmart. I've seen it at Walmart too. Hot Shot Secret products save you time and money, and any engine to reduce downtime, decrease operating costs, and increase performance. Diesel Extreme and EDD available nationwide at most auto parts retailers. I ordered the Duramax over there at the campground from Idaho, and it gets Diesel Extreme. John Stahl, we have a presentation of a plaque here. I have that quite open because I only got one hand.
Roger Torgerson, the wide open truck, currently sitting 4th in the points. He'll be coming up here next. The double shot, Corey Kilmeyer to pull yet. Jason Sullivan defending, or he won the points at PPL this year, right? Yep, Cornburner. Roger Torgerson. So 3 two-wheelers coming up yet here. Great to have Jason Sullivan here. Super stock diesel trucks are going to be up here next. Cummins Killer, Craig Dickey in the lead. Duramax powered. They have stuck with that program. It has been amazing to watch them do all of that all these years. They have never given up, where a lot of other people would have thrown the towel in. They've been getting going. They've been getting going. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Roger Torgerson, Harmony, Minnesota, the wide open truck. Currently 4th in the points, 12 spots behind Corey Kilmeyer out of Nerstrand with the double shot. Lead the points. But right now the Timmermans are 1 and 2 at 3.39 and 3.31 right now. Terry for Hot and Nasty at 3.39. Brother Wayne's in second right now. Wayne came in tonight second in points. Here we go, Roger Turgeson. Saw that front end come up pretty high there and kind of lost a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, I noticed he kind of waited quite a bit to get on it fully, and when he did, it took it up on the wheelie bars, and basically I ended his run there. You know, you get running too high, you're unloading the rear tires, and not really, probably not the run he was looking for, but still a pretty decent run right now in this class. Maybe he'll squeak a top 5 in there.
We'll be his distance here for you in just a second. Going to start the super stock diesel four-wheel drive trucks here in a little bit. I'm going to let these guys come around a little more. As we watch the replay here, Roger Torgerson wide open, just moves into fourth at 321.775. So Timmerman's 1 and 2 right now. Nathan Faust and the hang time truck here sitting in third. As we watch Roger's replay here again, getting the sled ready for the super stock diesel trucks. $321.775. Move him into the fourth spot. He's currently fourth in the Region 3 points. You see our top 5 up there on the leaderboard right now. I'm down here with Roger Turgeson right now. Comes in tonight, fourth in the points with wide open fans. He's in fourth place right now. We'll ask him how he feels about his past and if he would have done anything different. I was sticking the microphone up earlier, Roger, the helmet, and nobody could hear you. So you came in tonight, fourth in points. You're in fourth place right now. How do you feel?
I think I made a pretty good pass there. Compared to last time we were out there, everything seemed to work pretty good, and maybe been a little light on the front end. Could have used a little more weight up there, but it's in one piece. And
in region, do they take 3 to the end early, or do they take 5 in region?
Just the one. The winner goes to region. Yep. Just the winner of region 3 goes to.
Nice season, Roger. Roger Turgeson, everybody, with the wide open truck, currently sitting in fourth spot. As we see Jason Sullivan and the corn burner. See this truck bounce from association to association that won the championships and the other major associations in the super modified two-wheel drive trucks this year. Great to see him come down here and play with us tonight in Sandwich, Illinois, Dylan.
Yeah, this guy, if there's a two-wheel drive hook somewhere, he's going to try to be there. He is one who, doesn't matter what organization it is, he will go to tangle with them, and 9 times out of 10 comes out near the top half of the class. So we'll see what he does here tonight. See if he can knock out Terry Tierman at 339 with a 6.
One of the toughest two-wheel drive trucks in the nation coming down the track right now. Got that sled spit spotted on the left side. But you'll know here in about 12 seconds. Definitely going to shake up the top 5, Dylan, for sure. The Mayhill Tires leaderboard there, I don't think he's down there with Timmermans, but I think he took a run at that third place spot right now.
Yeah, I'd say it was a pretty solid pass. You know, he waited a little bit to get on it and got down there. But still, I think that could maybe a couple more pounds up front, but definitely was a very good pass.
All right, wait to talk to Jason here in a little bit. We'll pull him around the corner here. See, Jason Sullivan just moved into third at 328.86. So Timmerman still 1 and 2. Sullivan just moves into third, puts Nathan Faust back into fourth. Wide open, Roger Torgeson. Our last fourth, our truck that just moved into fourth is no longer in fourth. So I'm going to talk to Jason Sullivan here in just a second. Get him out of the way. I don't want to create a bottleneck down here at the end of the track and get in trouble. Sullivan, you won the championship in the other association, the PPL. coming down to play with us tonight. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I like them all.
I know you do. I'm just giving you crap.
Yep. No, we always come down to Sandwich. We have good luck, and it's a very nice place, and we love coming down here.
Congratulations on your other championship. Thanks for coming down tonight. So at your pass tonight, what's it going to take to get Timmermans? They're way out there.
I don't know. Terry and Wayne are both very, very good at what they do. They're very tough, and when you do get ahead of them, no matter how you place, it's like a win.
I said to Wayne, he said only his brother can beat him. He wants to go 1-2 tonight.
Yep, and them boys deserve it. They run good. They run really good.
Jason Sullivan, everybody, the corn burner from Iowa, wrapped up the points with the PPL champion. Coming down here tonight, just slid into the 4th spot. Again, fans, if you haven't done it yet, go over to fullpullpicks.com. Get your cash picks in for the 4-wheel drive modified trucks and the super stock diesel trucks, which are going to start here in just a little minute. We're going to crown a champion tonight. Is it going to be the Cummins Killer? Craig Dickey, Duramax, they have stuck with that more than anybody else would. They're all in on it.
Yeah, they had a lot of teething troubles there, but showed some big signs down in Georgia last year, and they're showing now as he's leading the points heading into tonight. I believe with a 6-point lead.
Yeah, they do. 6-point. I got stock diesel trucks. I got Cummins Killer 3 at 243, the Rock Hard Ram at 237, Pipe Tree at 235, the Pipe Dream at 235. We have our leaderboard down the left side of the screen there in our 2-wheel drive side. Corey Kilmeyer, he is your points leader. And from what I can tell, as long as he doesn't finish 6 spots behind Timmerman, we should be okay. So we're going to find out here in a second. Okay, this could get interesting. He has a 5-point lead on Wayne Timmerman with the showtime. Wayne's currently in 2nd. So if he finishes 8th or back, right, the points championship goes to Wayne?
I believe so. Looking for the calculators for this one, but it'd be very interesting that finish number 7.
So does that mean we have a tie? I'll have to find out. Because that's in 2nd. Wait for Corey Kilmeyer to take off his helmet. Just moved into 7th place. Corey, you're 2nd in points tonight. Timmerman's in 5th. We're going to pull up a little bit. You had to finish. Did you have to finish 5 spots ahead of him or 6?
I was ahead of him.
Yeah, I know you were, but he's in 2nd and you're in 7th. So how's the points shake out on that? Does that make you guys tied now?
I don't know. There's a bunch of Grand National trucks here, so it's all on the regional points. But I think I got them. But kind of.
Oh, so if a Grand National truck, I didn't think about that. So you can't beat both points associations, right? Okay, the 2-wheel drives are complete. So I think you got it too because those Grand National trucks would have got in there. Well,
it wasn't a great run.
It was not your best run ever. But unofficially, congratulations on your Region 3 championship. Corey Kilmeyer, everybody, and the double shot tractor. We think he got it because he said there's some Grand National trucks in between there. So. Super stock diesel trucks coming up next. So again, the points battle is going to be, again, like I've been talking about all night. Craig Dickey at 243. Where's he at in the class? Okay, he's 12th hook, right? We have 12 trucks here tonight. Rock Hard Ram is in 6 points back. Where's Van at? He's hook 7. And then Jeremy Yeager with the Pipe Dream is hook number 2. So they are spread out. It is possible. And I want to go back and check bring up the 2-wheelers again there, Dylan. Let's see who's Grand National points and who's Region National points. That would have got in between him. So Fintechs are Grand National. They didn't matter there. Terry Timmerman's Grand National, but he was way out there. So Nathan Faust, yeah, so he did okay because Faust is Grand National points. So it's, Sullivan. So we're good to go there. So Corey Kilmeyer, I'm going to call it, Dylan. I'm going to call it. Kilmeyer double shot is going to be your Region 3 champion here. Welcome to Full Pull Live. If you haven't done it yet, get over to fullpullpicks.com. Make your cash picks here for our last 2 classes of the night. 4-wheel drive Region 3 and our super stock diesel truck class. This is going to be a dogfight here tonight in super stock diesel trucks, don't you think, Dylan?
Yeah, it's going to be very tough, and, you know, especially the 3-point trucks, they're going to be sitting there hoping everything falls in place for them to where they can come out on top. 3 trucks in it. This is going to get real interesting tonight, see how everything goes down. And first up, you got Kent Crowder, the Shy Diesel. A very, very tough truck here. He won the championship in the other national organization that has these super stock diesel 4x4s. And we'll see what he does. Has a sled set in the middle of the track. So we'll see how different that is from the 3.6 class to this class.
Good to see the best super stock diesel trucks in the country are here tonight in Sandwich, Illinois. So that's great to see. Van Hazley mentioned, this kind of an overcast day, leaving this track did not dry out on them. So really hoping it takes a lot of horsepower here tonight in Sandwich, Illinois. Here we go, fans. This is what you came to see. Super stock diesel trucks. We're going to decide the championship here tonight. Craig Dickey and the Cummins Killer 3 comes in leading the points tonight. Here comes Kent Crowder, the Shy diesel truck out of Attica, Indiana. Nice pass there. What I'm always amazed about these trucks, they weigh 7,500 pounds. They're making over 3,000 horsepower. And the amount of patience that these drivers have to wait on it, Dylan, before they give it full throttle, it's insane.
Yeah, it's very different compared to a 4-wheel drive current. Yes, you have a longer wheelbase in the diesel class, but some of those guys wait to clear 200 feet before they fully bend it wide open, and that just amazes me. But they have the power and the ability to call on it when they want to call on it.
Watching the replay here right now. Obviously, that's going to set the mark to beat 336.25. I'll find out, make sure we're official, and he's keeping that. But we had a really fun interview on our countdown to pull time with Van Hazley, Jeremy Yeager, and Craig Dickey earlier live on Facebook and YouTube. Go back and watch that. The guys were super candid talking about it. They're really proud of Craig. Van had the points lead until Bowling Green. We all know how all that goes. So hopefully I'll be able to catch Kent Crowder here in just a second. He did accept that hook, so we are going to rock and roll. I'm going to let Ken get hooked up. I'm going to talk to Ken Crowder. Who do we got coming up over there on the 4-wheel drive side? Rich Thompson, Hammer Down, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Coming in tonight, Nasty Boys are in the lead at 169 in points. Totally Geared's in second at 164. Bighorns at 162. True Blues at 161. So anything can go here. How many trucks we got in the class tonight? 16 of them, so it could get shaken up. Are all these region trucks or anybody running Grand National? So, I'm going to go talk to Kent here. Talk to Kent Crowder here. Shy Diesel. Kent, how you feeling, buddy?
Well, I feel real good about that hook. As always, the sandwich dirt is prepared right, and feel real good. We took the pull, so.
Looked really good. 336, that'll be tough to beat.
I hope so.
Go watch the rest of the class. Congrats on a great season. Kent Crowder, everybody. Rich Thompson coming up next for the Hammer Down. That was Kent Crowder, everybody. Just put the lead out there at 336. Dylan's running my clipboard for me here. Rich Thompson, the Hammer Down. He'll have the option of keeping this or turning it. Just to note, this was the first puller here. Hammer Down was. I just want you to know that yesterday. We brought the production trailer down for Full Pull Live, and I parked right next to him. He was the first one here. I think there should be a prize, Dylan, to the first puller here, don't you think? So, again, fans, if you didn't get in on fullpullpicks.com tonight, please go do it. Check it out. We got some awesome stuff from Nashville, Illinois this weekend, as well as some session 2 and 3. We'll have stuff up here from Sandwich, Illinois, as we round out our Grand National season. Now, Rich is going to go 306.535. I'm going to run around here and talk to him in just a little bit, see how he feels about that hook, see if he kept it. Rich Thompson's taking his helmet off. He did keep that hook, fans. 306.535. I was telling you, he was the first one here. There should be an award, Rich, for being the first puller here. They're going to pull you up here out of the way. We'll get Rich's helmet off. Get a chance to talk to Rich from Columbus Junction, Iowa. Region 3, four-wheel drive truck pulling here tonight in Sandwich, Illinois. Great to have. I love it. He always has the Summit yellow wheel covers when you walk through the pits. His stuff's looking really, really good. Rich, tell me about that pass and why did you decide to keep it?
With this wedge, I'm pulling a wedge head motor against the shimmies. I'm still trying to learn it, and it hooked pretty good, and it pulled good all the way through, so we'll see what happens here.
It looked good to me, too, but that's tough with that first puller with all that competition back there. There's 12 tough trucks.
The worst part is this makes the sixth first hook I've had out of the last 8 pulls.
We got to see if maybe somebody's not cooking the books on you, Rich. Where are you heading after this, Rich?
Rockville, Iowa.
Oh, for that big end-of-year deal they're doing with ECI. Cool. Awesome. Rich, good luck, buddy. Hammered down sets the mark to beat at 306. At 306. Pro Fab geared up. One of our Grand National trucks here, right, Dylan? Larry Peterson. Yep, running Grand National points. Came down here tonight and have fun. I saw Travis Schlabach coming earlier with the bone twister. So some of the pullers that are competing on Saturday are already starting to roll in, Dylan. So there's his wife Lisa, gives her a little fist bump. It'd be good to see when they have both their trucks out here again. So thanks again for joining us live on a Thursday night. Lily. Lily, how are you feeling about everything tonight?
I'll let you know in a little bit, I guess.
Okay. Why aren't you driving tonight?
Well, we're trying some new stuff on the truck, and I felt better at there.
Well done. Good luck, Lily. Good luck, Lily. That was Lily Ross Stacy, everybody. Colin's sister, Eric's wife. She drives Eric's truck as well. She said they're trying some new stuff. She's been jumping in the seat some this year. It's been fun to watch her drive that truck. Obviously, she's driven super stock diesel tractors as well. Larry Peterson needed to go 306. Rich Thompson said he kept that 306. He said he got a new wedge motor set up and just trying to get things figured out as we watch the replay here. Larry Peterson and the Pro Fab geared up. Going to move into the first place by 2 feet. 308.34. We'll let Larry get turned around as we look up there on the leaderboard. He's sitting out there at first place. Is the Pipe Dream, Jeremy Yeager. This truck is put together by Kevin Campbell at Chaos Fabrication and Colin Ross. Wanted to thank his engine builder when he talked to them earlier on our countdown to pull time. Again, comes in third in points. This is his first year chasing the big Grand National points. I'm going to have Larry get his helmet off here. We wait for Jeremy Yeager to get tightened up there. The Pipe Dream super stock diesel truck currently third in the points. He's 8 points behind. 8 points behind Craig Dickey and the Cummins Killer. Larry, you just took the lead. There's 16 total trucks in the class. How do you feel about that pass? Do you think that can hold?
No, that ain't going to hold up. I did a little experimenting on gear, and it was the wrong choice.
So what you're saying is you screwed up, Larry.
Yes, I did.
Larry Peterson just admitted it on national TV. Love you, Larry. Appreciate you, buddy. The owner of ProFab, Larry Peterson, just took the lead, but he says that's not going to last. Here we go, Jeremy Yeager, the Pipe Dream. Smooth path. He's got to be happy with that.
Yeah, and really, I don't know if he got the leader color or not, but It made A and B pass look smooth. Can't really complain about that. You just got to hope it holds for his situation points-wise.
Fair enough. So talking to Larry Peterson, Grand National Polar, coming here to Sandwich, he tried a different gear, and he said it didn't work. So he was not happy at all with his choice. But for him, that's where he comes to a region hook to give it a chance like that so he doesn't maybe mess up a Grand National points. I mean, I know that four-wheel drive trucks are done. We crowned Mark Mangan last Friday night in Wasion, Ohio, but that gives him a chance to come here. So he just moves into second at 311.415. Dan Klasitsky out of Merrill, Wisconsin with the Extreme Whiplash. Good looking Ford here. Marshall DeBrew there with the flammable. His dad, Ryan DeBrew, has Playing with Fire. It's a brand new super stock diesel truck this year. Coming out. Young man doing that, driving here. He's been watching his dad pull that big super semi for a number of years. Here comes the Nasty Boys. Your points leader in four-wheel drive truck. Again, there is your points leader coming in tonight at 169 points. Got a 5-point lead over Totally Geared. As we watch Marshall move into second place with Flammable at 313.18. That's his only, I think, second or third time down the track, Dylan.
I'd say it's fourth, but he did a real good job of driving it. And those guys better watch out. They have an up-and-coming driver.
As you see your Shy Diesel, Kent Crowder out there at 336 has a real big lead. As we watch the Nasty Boys just moved into fourth. This could shake up this fourth place points champion battle here tonight. The Nasty Boys came in at 169. They have a 5-point lead over Totally Geared as we see it up there right now. It could shake it up. I think we have 16 four-wheel drive trucks here tonight. Again, fans, if you haven't done it yet, go check out the cash pick games for this weekend from Nashville, Illinois and Sandwich, Illinois here. We have Pro Stocks and Mini Rods from Nashville tomorrow night. I believe we have 4 other as well. Marshall, how do you feel, buddy? That was a good pass.
Oh, this is amazing. It's quite an experience to get to go down the track in such a vehicle.
So your first 2 hooks were at Bowling Green, right? So this is your third time down the track?
Yeah, this will be my third, correct, yeah.
So what do you think of super stock diesel trucks?
The ride is incredible. There's nothing like it. Feels like you're going 20 and then all of a sudden you're going 120. It's nuts.
Hey, it's great to see you out here. We love seeing young pullers. Have a good night, buddy. Marshall DeBrew, everybody. His dad has the Playing with Fire truck up there. So this has to be tough, coming in leading the points like this. Aren't you leading the points coming in? Yeah, you looked at me like, did I surprise you?
Just a little bit.
I didn't mean to surprise you. I just want to interview you a little bit. It's been a heck of a good season. How many hooks did you guys have coming in tonight? 6 hooks coming into 4. This is the 7th hook of the year. You got a 5-point lead on Totally Geared. How you feeling about everything?
Well, really, coming into Sandwich, the ultimate points mixer of the United States, really, that's nothing. You know, there's 11 region trucks here. You got 16 Grand National trucks. Any single truck here can win it. So, you know, really, it's kind of a nail biter, really. 5 points ain't much. You know, last year with my truck, I had a 4-point lead on Dad, and Dad ended up winning it with his truck. So, you know, anything can happen.
Travis Schlabach, the Bone Twister, said Sandwich, where points championships go to die.
Yep. There or Anoka, one or the other. You know, take your pick.
It's all good. Good luck tonight. I hope it works out for you. The Nasty Boys here, sitting out their lead. They got a 5-point lead on Totally Geared. Corey Funk. And the Funkin' Groove out of Economilwaukee, Wisconsin. Not the pass he was looking for. Over there on a four-wheel drive side, Travis Emmis out of Peshtigo, Wisconsin with the True Blue. Getting our last two classes up tonight here, fans. We're going to be back for 2 sessions on Saturday. 2 sessions on Saturday. Waiting for our replay there and our distance up there for Mr. Funk. 284.13. 284.1D for Corey Funk. And our True Blue. Travis Emmis. I'll get a chance to talk to him here. I don't want to clog it all up here. Is your top 5 right now. True Blue just moved into the 5th spot. I'm going to talk to Travis here in just a second. Larry Peterson, one of our Grand National trucks out there in the lead at 308. He was not happy with that pass. He said he could have picked a different gear, but it seems to be holding on right now. Hammer Downs in 2nd. There's your top 4 for his super stock diesel trucks. Again, the whole story there is going to be, is Craig Dickey going to win the championship with that Duramax? I'm going to talk to Travis Emmis here with True Blue. Travis, Region 3, how you feeling, bud? You're 4th in points tonight, only 8 points behind the Nasty Boys. How do you feel?
I felt good going into it, but the track was just too good, and I don't think we had a low enough gear in it. We just didn't get there.
How many different gears could you have put in your truck tonight, Trav?
I had the lowest one in it that we have, but I can buy lower. We just don't have it.
Scott, he said that's the lowest gear he has. So Scott's a track builder. So if you want to be mad at anybody...
You know, thanks for having us. We appreciate the Sandwich Fair, all their sponsors that help put this on, the Frieders, NTPA, yourself, my crew, Nathan Shepro, my wife. This is great. Hi to my mom at home. What?
Hi, Trav's mom.
Hi.
Where are you heading after this, Trav?
Rockwell, Iowa.
You go to that big shootout? Cool. The Rockwell track, home of the North Iowa Nationals. Travis Emmis, everybody, the beautiful Ford True Blue, sliding into 5th right now. He's currently 4th in the points here. Now, Jared Ripp, we saw him a little bit earlier in the Pro Stock diesel truck class. Then he's going to go back and put a bigger turbo on so he can pull Super Stock diesel. Has that sled sitting on the far right side. Kent Crowder still way out there in the 330s. Nobody's got close to him yet. Jared Ripp and the Farmer's Nightmare. Going to get his distance for you here in just a second. Bill Suki, totally geared on Inner Grove Heights, will be up next. He comes in tonight 2nd in the points, 5 points behind the Nasty Boys. So that could get shaken up there as we see the replay there of Jared Ripp sliding into the 5th spot. Now that's not a true super stock diesel truck. He pulled in a 3.6 Pro Stock single charger, went back there, put a really big turbocharger on there so you can come back and pull here with the super stock diesels as you see your top 5 up there right now. Marshall DeBrew, our rookie, 3rd time down the track, sitting in the 2nd spot right now. Pipe Dream, Jeremy Yeager, 3rd in the points at 3:11 as we head back to the starting line here with Bill Suki, totally geared on Inner Grove Heights, Minnesota. Dylan, what are you thinking of the track now? The sun's down.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting a nice glaze on it, but I don't know what the sled set is, but they're all stacking in there real nice. So makes curious where they're going to find that one pass at.
Jared Rip. How big of a charger did you put on then to pull it to super stocks?
I didn't do nothing. We just said time to change oil.
I figured you put on a big 6-inch charger, something cool, Jared.
Yeah, I wish. Next time.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming to Sandwich. Have a great night. Jared Rippin, everybody, he told me earlier he was putting a big turbocharger on there. All they did was change the oil, so he ran the same 3.6 Pro Stock truck there. Totally Geared just moved into third. Bill Suki at 3:06.4. Once Bill gets his helmet off here, I'll talk to him a little bit. Bill, you just moved into third. How do you feel? That was a good hook.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, it felt great. I'm glad to be here. Thanks to Sandwich for putting on a good show and the Frieders for building a good track.
Yeah, there's a good track. Travis Emma said that was the lowest gear he had in True Blue.
No, we got a couple lower for this one, but we got pretty dang close to right.
So you come in tonight 5 points behind Nasty Boys. There's a chance now. There's a chance for you to sneak out of this thing with the championship.
Yeah, that's okay. We like it. We don't mind being sneaky.
I like it. Thank you, Bill. Have a good night. Where are you heading after this?
Rockwell, Iowa for Friday and Saturday night.
There's going to be a bunch of you guys out there. Good luck. The North Iowa Nationals, they're hosting a big pull here this weekend. Bill Suki with Totally Gear heading out there. Comes in tonight. Second in the points, 5 behind the Nasty Boys. And he has a really good chance to mix it up. He has a really good chance to mix it up here. Justin Gearhart, cream of the crop. Kent Crowder still way out there at 336. That first hook, and he's obviously a champion. It's tough to beat. That's one of the best ones in the country, Dylan.
Yeah, and especially that first hook, maybe he had a doubt on it, but he kept it, and it's shown to be pretty good so far. I'm curious to see if anybody makes any zero or hero moves by moving over, because they've all been running the right-hand side so far.
We saw that a lot, too, and the 3.6. That's where Cole Faber moved it over, remember, with the rumor in a 3.6 Pro Stock diesel truck. So, cream of the crop, Justin Gearhart. Kent Crowder still way out there in the lead. If you haven't done so yet, fans, get the Full Pull app out. Go get your picks in for Nashville, Illinois this Friday and Saturday, as well as Sessions 2 and Sessions 3 here from the DeKalb County Fair, Sandwich, Illinois, as we bring up Justin Gearhart, the cream of the crop, 7,500-pound super stock diesel trucks. Okay, we haven't talked about this yet, but every puller gets 2 attempts to go past that 100-foot mark. So we'll see how this goes for him in a little bit. Corey Kilmeyer is he is confirmed. I got the official text message from the NTPA. 3 points he won. And it's on the website right now. Over 3 points over Showtime. Congratulations to Corey Kilmeyer, the double shot. Your 2024 Region 3 two-wheel drive champion. Shout out to him. The four-wheel drives are still not decided yet. Either are the Grand National Super Stock diesel trucks here. Justin Gearhart's going to get one more whack at it. The chain is tight. We got green flags. And we'll see how it all gets going here in just a little bit. Justin Gearhart, cream of the crop. Kent Crowder still sitting out there on top at 336. Full Pull Live, baby. The greatest motorsport on earth streams here. Justin, to his own admission, Dylan, I watched some of his social media posts. They just not had a good year. I don't know if they made some changes over the winter, but they have been fighting that truck. As we go four-wheel drive, pulling Cameron Davis with the outrage out of Jefferson, Wisconsin. Everybody's trying to chase down that Larry Peterson. Nasty Boys coming tonight at 169. Total Geared at 164. Bighorn at 162. True Blue, Travis Ames at 161. Travis Ames, True Blue, we talked to him a little bit ago. I'll talk to Cameron Davis here in just a little bit out of Jefferson, Wisconsin. As we watch the replay from Sandwich, Illinois, beautiful night. The Frieders built an awesome, awesome pulling track here. Jim Miller assisting them as well. Having a really, really good time. Everybody's enjoying themselves here. Nice crowd for Thursday night. It's packed over here on my left. I would say 90% full over there on the right side as well. As you see Justin's distance, 184.62. I guarantee he's ready to put the bookends in this season. Nothing has gone the way he's wanted it to this year, that is for sure. Shy Diesel continues to lead at 336. Flammable in second, 313. The Pipe Dream, 311. If you watch the replay there of Cameron Davis, your new leader. I'll wait for Cameron to take his helmet off. Wait for Cameron to take his helmet off. There you see it, fans. The outrage just put 5 feet on Larry Peterson and the Profab geared up truck. Cam, how you feeling, buddy?
Pretty good. It was a pretty smooth pass.
It was. Peterson said he said he tried a new gear and he knew that wasn't going to hold. I asked him who he was going to beat him, and he said everybody. So,
well, I did my best.
You did your best. How's your season been this year so far?
Not too bad. We've done pretty well for ourselves. So,
how do you feel about this 313? We're about halfway through the class.
Well, for this year, it's pretty good, I think. So,
I like it. Where are you heading next, big guy?
We're done for the year.
For the year. What are you going to do with all your free time?
I don't know. Have fun, I guess.
Cameron Davis, everybody, the outrage. Your new leader here in Sandwich, Illinois. Give him a round of applause. Sitting at home, in your living room, or at the bar, or just having fun. Sandwich, Illinois. Dylan, this is my first time here. This fair is beautiful. I mean, it's mowed nice, it's organized, parking. Some fairs just aren't as organized. Man, this is the real deal, bud.
Yeah, this is very nice. My first time here also as well. I always wanted to come as a kid when we used to pool here, but Mom always said school got in the way. Now I'm up here doing this, so hopefully truck up here next year.
I like it. Van Hazley, when we had him on the countdown to pull time earlier, he said, don't these kids go to school? He said Indiana was back in early August. So talk to Justin Gerhard here in a little bit. I know he's not going to be real happy with this pass. So who do we got coming up? Jeff Myfick? Oh, Van Hazley, the rock hard Ram. He's got some points implications here tonight. He's sliding that sled all the way to the far left there. I said, Justin, will you take your helmet off? And he shook his head, no. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. So I respect that. He's not in a good mood, Dylan.
I'll say, we've had weekends like that before. You try new stuff, and you're like, why did you do that? Or why did you doing that? But let's talk something interesting here. Being that short pass, Van technically has a second roll on the track, which played in his favor. What we mean by that is the track crew went and worked it up, but where Justin stopped to the big end is now double rolled, which is very good in Van's case. He's wanting to take on that points championship. And he spotted all the way over to the left side. He sees something there that nobody else has so far, so we'll see if that's the right move or not.
Well, Crowder came out that first hook, 336. Nobody's got within, 20 feet of him, or 30 feet of him, I think. Marshall's in second at 313, right? So that's 23 feet. So I don't blame, Van's a gambler. He told us earlier on Countdown to Pull Time, him and Patty have been pulling diesel trucks, I remind you, for 50 years. And diesel trucks really only became mainstream in the last 15 or 20 years. For them to have been doing it all these years and sticking with it, it's pretty cool. Great close-up shot there. Got our leaderboard down the left side. Okay, so the storyline is very simple, fans. He's still chasing Craig Dickey, and it's not over yet. He's only six points behind. And Craig Dickey, we said he's later in the class, right? How many do we have tonight? 12? So this will really decide, because Jeremy Yeager's done. He's back there a little bit, probably in fourth or fifth right now. Where do you think Craig Dickey is watching this? Really close, huh?
Yeah, he has to be watching, thinking, what do I have to do?
What do I have to do? Here we go, Rock Hard Ram. Oh, buddy. New leader. Now Craig Dickey knows this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. As long as Craig doesn't finish, 7 spots back? Yeah, because he's 6 points back there. So Craig Dickey just knows what he has to do. Van Hazley slid that sled all the way over the far left side. I think the hero or zero move turned into a hero move, Dylan.
Yep, and I think he told Craig back there, you're going to work for it. If you want, you got to come after me.
And they told me the radio was 35 miles an hour down the track. He drove it like a stud. Dakota Skuzicek coming up next with the Bighorn on the four-wheel drive mod side. They're third in the points. It's not over yet. I'm going to have Van Hazley take his helmet off. I'm going to get a chance to talk to you. Van Hazley just took the lead, 35 miles an hour, taking advantage of this great sandwich track here tonight at the DeKalb County Fair. The Frieders, very, very proud of building this track. Scott and all of his family. Big fireball there for Van Hazley. There it is, 5 feet over Scheid Diesel. Van Hazley, look right over there, buddy. 35 miles an hour, 341 feet. You're our new leader. Rock hard ram! Rock hard ram! I love it. I love it, man. Okay, so you're the first one to try that left side.
I just kept watching the rollers, Jason, and every time they were rolling over there, at the start of the show, it was soft. Me and you talked. They kept rolling that path every time. Rollers are creatures of habit. Hey, the truck did everything it's supposed to do, baby.
All you can do. Good luck to you, sir. Go back and watch the rest of this class.
Now I just, I don't want to wish bad luck on the Cummins killer because they're great people. But I laid the gauntlet down.
He laid the gauntlet down. The rock hard ram, Van Hazley, everybody. Nobody had got close for quite a while to Scheid Diesel at all. At all. He is in a really good mood. He said he laid the gauntlet down, Dylan. Don't you think? How'd we do over there on the four-wheel drive mod side? 285, so not a good hook for Dakota, right? The Bighorn comes in tonight. 3 here. There is Jeff Meifik, the coolest helmet in truck and tractor pulling. Don't you think?
Yes, and it's glad to see him back here in national circuit. I think he took a couple-year hiatus away, and he's came back strong. I think sitting number 4 right now in the points.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm going to talk to Dakota here real quick. Jeff Meifik, I want to borrow your helmet for trick-or-treating this year. Tropa Alpha Process is in 4th place tonight. Too far back, really, to make a challenge. I'm going to talk to Dakota. Dakota came in tonight 3rd in the points. We're going to wait for this truck. I'm going to talk to Dakota quick. Dakota came in tonight 3rd in the points. So, Dakota, you came in tonight 3rd in the points, not the pass you were looking for, bud.
No. We were last second, changed gear after David. Our other team's truck went. Shouldn't have done that. Motor just didn't have power for it tonight, so live to fight another day, we hope.
Live to fight another day. Well done, Dakota. I love what you guys do. You're a lot of fun. The Bighorn sitting in the 3rd spot. They made a gamble. They changed gears, and it didn't pay off for them, and that sucks. And that's basically what he just said. But that's also part of pulling as well. He mentioned they have another team truck. As we watched Jeff there slide into 3rd at 3:15. So if you're Craig Dickey, you're back there. You got Van Hazley way out there at 3:41. Crowder's in 2nd at 3:35. Now Jeff's in there at 3:15. There's a big gap for Craig to fall in there if he doesn't have a monster pass and only finish, a couple spots back, right, Dylan?
Yeah, it's a pretty big gap, and like I said, that was the big thing coming in and seeing all these points trucks. Van and Jeremy came in thinking, yes, this is perfect. Van's laid down a killer pass, and now wait and see what Craig does.
I'm going to go back and talk to Jeff Meifik. Who do we got next here on four-wheel drives? Lawrence Line, totally hooked out of Clarissa, Minnesota. Now, Jeff Myfink has the coolest helmet in the sport of truck and tractor pulling, but I want to take it off so we can talk to him. We haven't seen Jeff out for a couple years. He's coming out, had a really good season, kind of a return season for him. Came in tonight, fourth in the points, just moved into third place, Jeff. Hell of a pass, buddy.
Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. It's been good to be out. We've been out for a few years, like you said, and it's going to be back in the driver's seat for a while.
We're happy to have you back out. You've been happy with your season, because it's changed a lot in the last couple of years, this game.
Yeah, it has, and, our key this year was not to have the most horsepower, but to be consistent day in and day out, and, hope for a top 5 finish every night, and we've had a few, and it's kept us, I think we're fourth in points right now, hoping to sneak up one spot, maybe in the third, but it's been a good season for us.
Great to have you back out, Jeff. Thanks, buddy. Have a good night. Lawrence Line, the totally hooked truck there out of Clarissa, Minnesota. Jeff Myfink, it's good to be back out. He's excited. They're sitting fourth in the points. He's hoping to move up a couple spots tonight. Definitely has a chance there. Totally Hooked came in tonight 11 points behind the Nasty Boys. But it's definitely going to be a shakedown here tonight. I don't want to call anything out of this as we watch his replay up there on the board. Sliding into the 5th spot. So it's definitely going to put him into a spot where he's got some contention here. Lawrence Line, the beautiful Ford, Totally Hooked. Dylan, what do you think of that pass?
It was pretty good. The distances have slowly been getting better and better, and they've been waiting a little bit longer to get on it. And be curious to see what these last couple trucks have it in store.
Cool. There's your leaderboard up there for four-wheel drive. Totally Hooked just slid into the 5th spot at 305. I'm going to go around. I'm going to talk to Lawrence here in a second and see if he would have changed anything. All right, Lawrence, you came in tonight 5th in points. You just slid into 5th spot. How do you feel?
I feel real good. I tell you what, I want to thank all the local sponsors and stuff for all the great job they're doing here.
Great event, great pole, great track. I don't think it could get much better than this.
No, I really enjoyed it tonight. And it seemed like everything worked out okay.
Nice job, Lawrence. Congratulations on a great season, buddy. Lawrence Line, everybody, with Totally Hooked. As we go back to start line now with our super stock diesel trucks. Ryan Funk, Funkin' Movin'. That was Ryan Funk there, the Funkin' Movin' truck out of Economowoc, Wisconsin. They were 3.6 Pro Stock diesel truck pullers in the past, jumped up to the big time this year at a Super Stock diesel. They've had a good season for their rookie year.
Yeah, they've had a good season, especially for, still to my knowledge, only being a single turbocharger truck. A lot of these guys run multiple turbochargers with different pressure stages. These guys just bolted a bigger charger on and said, let's go play. Yeah, they bolted a bigger charger on, and they've done pretty good so far this year. Definitely hard to compete with those guys. I mean, for first year, they've done very well.
Very proud of these guys. We watched the replay here. .985, 305.985 for Ryan Funk. Chef Ted Skelton, The Rock, out of Harvard, Illinois. Harvard, Illinois, coming up next. 9 trucks down out of 16 here in our four-wheel drive. As you watch your Super Stock Diesel leaderboard up there, the Rock Hard Ram Van Hazley, like he said, he laid the gauntlet out there. He did what he's supposed to do. second in points coming out here tonight. Shy Diesel at second. Jeff Myfick, we talked to him a little bit ago at 3:15. Marshall, our rookie, at 3:13. Back to four-wheel drive trucks. To talk to Ryan Funk here. Ryan, you and your brother jumped up to Super Stock Diesel this year. Do you like your decision, or do you want to go back to 3.6?
No, we're having a blast out here doing it. We've broken a lot of stuff this year, but it was worth it, man.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been fun watching you guys. Been watching you guys pull forever, even back in the day, like the 3.0 days, right?
Yeah, the white truck is pulled in every single diesel truck class there is. So worked up from the 2.6 to 3-inch to 3.6, and now a super stock. So.
How far is the Condom walk from here?
2.5 hours.
So kind of like a hometown pull.
Yeah, second closest to home.
I like it. I like it. Ryan Funk, everybody. Nice job, buddy. Good looking truck. Love the color scheme on that truck here. I'm going to go talk to Ted Skelton here in a little bit. Again, Nasty Boys came in tonight leading at 169, totally geared. Again, I'm talking Region 3 points. Some of these truck competitors are your Grand National competitors as well, fans. It's top shelf Nick Gillette coming up next. Got his Grand National win, I believe, earlier this year in Hutchinson, Minnesota on Friday night, if I remember correctly. Again, trying something new tonight. Nobody staying in the booth. I've just been having fun out here. Dylan Dirks is helping me with some distances. I'm going to talk to Ted Skelton here in a little bit. Ted, the Rock. How far is Harvard, Illinois from here, Ted?
It's about an hour and a half north.
So is this your kind of your hometown pull, if you will, if you were going to call one?
I guess that'd be it. This is close to get to my house.
Get to your house. What do you think of your run tonight, Ted?
I think I got on a little bit too quick. There should have been better there, but I kind of buzzed the tires coming out of the hole. But it is what it is. At that point, all you can do is go.
What are you going to tell Tim to try differently than what you did?
Try to go further.
The Skelton way. Ted Skelton's always straight to the point whenever we interview him here. The Rock, Ted Skelton, out of Harvard, Illinois. As we see Nick Gillette up there on the screen for those of you at home. FullPullPicks.com fans. We have all the action. Full Pull Live, the greatest motorsport on earth, streams here. We're having a great time here in Sandwich, Illinois tonight. You see Nick Gillette in the top shelf. See Marvin down there looking at something. Got some fluid down there on the track. I might be buzzed down there and see what is going on. Who's next up in four-wheel drive mod? Dylan? Who? Okay, Stacy, borrow parts. Yep. I'm going to run down there, fans, and see what I can find. I'll be breathing hard, though. Turn my mic off while I'm running.
All right, thank you. Install, service, and repair. Superior Diesel, North Construction, Thomas Builders, Carson Cars, and Cameron Concrete. Right here in Sandwich, Illinois. Great sponsors for the truck pull.
Stacy Sullivan. She's married now, and her last name's like Halfasy or something like that. I can't pronounce, but over there at Borrowed Parts. I'm going to find out what's going on down here, what the guys see under Nick Gillette's truck here. Got some fluid leaking. I got Kent Crowder out here. Got Van Hazley out here. Got his dad out here. What do you see on the track? What's on the ground?
Looks like there's hydraulic oil on the track.
Hydraulic oil? Okay. They're going to see if they can get it figured out here. Nick, if you can find it, we can get you back, right?
Yeah, if we can find a line, we'll be fine. It's just a high power steering.
Good. So nothing serious.
Hopefully not.
We want to cheer for Hill. So they're talking about it right now down here, fans on the line. Nick Gillette thinks it's just power steering. What they're going to do, fans, they're going to pull him back. He can drop back 6, I think it is, because of a mechanical malfunction like this. Nick's still out here on the track with the top shelf. Stacy's going to be cruising down the track here on the four-wheel drive mod. We're live, baby. FullPull.live, Full Pull Picks, bringing it to you. They're bringing out the loader to pick him up And we're rocking and rolling, fans. Here comes Stacy Halpasy. Sorry, Stacy, I butchered your name. Borrowed Parts. Now, Stacy, I'm down here about the 100-foot mark, and she kind of rolled it out a little bit. She got going about 100 feet or so. They really kind of gave it all the throttle. What they're doing, fans, is Nick's picking up the hood on his truck there. They're going to pick him up from the back, and they're going to pull him straight backwards. And we're going to pull him around from the front. Decided not to mess around with those front tires or anything like that. Jeff Myfik's out here right now looking everything over with him. They think it's just a power steering line. And we're going to be able to get him back there, get that fixed, fill it back up, and be on his way. Scott, our camera guy's coming in right now. So, Top Shelf Nick got a win up in Hutchinson, Minnesota on Friday night this year. Comes in tonight, I think 5th in the Grand National points. Yeah. Trying to secure that Enderley berth where they take the top 5 trucks to the Enderley. They have a new leader. Stacy did a good job pedaling that off the line. Borrowed Parts out there at 314. Bumps back Cameron to 313. Ted Skelton in the Rock now in 3rd instead of 2nd. Larry Peterson, early on, he said that 308 was not going to last. So it's important to the Gillettes, guys, that Top Shelf truck. They want to get to the Enderley. They don't have a chance mathematically to win the points here tonight, but they want to get to the Enderley next weekend, the All-Star Poll of the NTPA, and we'll be there. FullPoll.live, baby. We're going to have games, cash pick games up all Saturday long for you for the region and the Grand National classes. We can't wait for next Saturday. The All-Star Poll of the Enderley. I'm going to swing around and talk to Stacy, our new leader. Can we open the door, Stacy? New leader. How's that feel, girl?
Great.
Okay, how do you pronounce your last name? Because I butcher it all the time.
Hassy.
Hasky?
Hassy. Like sass.
Oh, like Hassy, like a sassy Hassy. I'll never forget that now. Stacy Hassy. Because I said when I was announcing, because I'm announcing, I'm like, that's Stacy Sullivan, but she's married now. And her last name's like Halifax or something like that. I couldn't remember, Stacy. How do you feel? You kind of rolled it out the first 75 feet, then you got after it.
I don't know. It felt good. Only my 4th time driving, so.
You're pretty good at it, Stacy. You just took the lead. Stacy Hassy, like a sassy Hassy. Stacy driving Borrowed Parts here. So I grew up watching her dad pull the Sullivan's super stock truck. So it's great to see Stacy, her brother DJ as well. He's got an 85 Limited Pro that he pulls. What a great night here in Sandwich, Illinois. Stacy Hassy just took the lead. They're moving Nick Gillette back off the track out there. Judson Partridge with the donkey. He's got the Shrek donkey hanging out the side of it. Super recognizable, Dylan, everywhere you see it.
Yeah, he still has a super stock truck back home called the Ogre with Shrek in it.
That's right. Yep, I remember that. Well, the donkey, yeah, I think the donkey won that one. I don't want to say what the donkey rhymes with, but that got funky. That was a funky donkey, Dylan.
Yeah, definitely was not happy there.
Watch the replay up there, Dylan. I'm glad he got out of it when he did. You know, those four-wheel drive trucks, we want that front end to pick up and we want that rear end to squat and get hooked up and go. As we watch the replay again, we'll slow it down there inside our production trailer. They should be able to back him back right up. Judson Partridge with the donkey, laying one out there. Not going to shake anything up terribly tonight, but a good smooth pass after doing that. That first hook, I was a little bit nervous. That was the bumpiest 30 feet of his life for sure.
Yeah, you definitely get banged up in those passes like that, and luckily he was able to get it to straighten out the second time and lay down a pretty respectable pass in a very, very stout field of trucks tonight.
How many we got left in four-wheel drive mod? Judson. So Judson went 299.355. Going to put him in the 10th. I think we have 4 trucks left, right, Dylan? 4 and the gas trucks. And how many we got in the super stock diesels? 3 to go. Nick Gillette, Eric Stacy, and Craig Dickey. Let's go down. See if Lily will talk to me. Lily's husband, Eric, is up next. Lily? You want to turn around, Lily? Look at the camera over there. How do you feel? Do you get nervous when Eric pulls?
I do, but not as nervous as when I drive.
So you're more nervous when you drive?
Yeah, but I guess once you get strapped in, you're just focused on one job. So honestly, the more I think about it, I'm probably more nervous watching him, yeah.
Well, because you're not really in control. You just want to go, I love you, babe. Safe, long, and straight, right?
Yes, exactly.
Well, you do love him, right?
I do.
That's what I figured. I mean, that's why you're married to him.
That's right.
So, if I don't tell Eric, what would you rather drive, a super stock diesel tractor or a super stock diesel truck? And I don't want you to get divorced. Like, if you're going to say tractor and that's going to hurt Eric's feelings, I'm just messing with you.
Honestly, the truck is really challenging. They're a lot harder to drive than what it looks like, and to be
No, they look terrifying to drive. All that horsepower, 7,500 pounds, 4 skinny tires, and they don't get after it sometimes till 200 feet, Lily. It's like driving a damn mini rod.
That's right. Being patient and knowing when to push the throttle over, and it's different every time. So it's very challenging, and I really enjoy that challenge. I love the tractor, though, too. That'll always be first in my heart because that's, what I grew up with.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're welcome to come in and announce any time with this, okay? RD Tracks, we want you. You'd be good for the viewers. They'd like to see Lily.
I appreciate that. I'll have to take you up on that.
Let's get you back to the track. Good luck tonight, girl. Good luck. Lily. Ross Stacy there. I'm going to go talk to the donkey, see how Judson did there. Make sure Judson's got his helmet off. Go over and talk to his donkey. Judson, what's your chiropractor's name after that first hook, buddy?
I need one.
Yeah, yes, you do. No, were you nervous coming back? I mean, you laid down a good pass.
They told me I needed to pull out a little bit farther out on the RPMs, and that's what I did. So, yeah, this thing's been giving me trouble all year. So it's probably the driver. So
it's not the. I'm gonna blame it on the donkey.
There you go.
Hey, where are you heading next?
I'm done with this one. I'm going to Platteville tomorrow.
Your super stock. Ogre.
The Ogre, yeah.
I remember that. All right, Judson Partridge, everybody. The donkey hanging out the window there. He's going to blame it on the donkey. He said the donkey's been giving him trouble all year round. So, here we go. Back to the four-wheel drive truck action. Now, this is Cameron's brother, right?
I believe so.
I know they're related.
Yes, I believe it's brother. I could be wrong.
It's okay. We've been wrong before. This is live TV, baby. It could be his dad. Could be his third cousin.
Pretty sure Matt's dad out of them, and then I think these two boys they don't do a lot of pulling, or they don't do a lot of dedicated pulling to one circuit. They kind of bounce around. They're like most people. They have to go to work, so they kind of pick and choose where they go. It's a very, very tough truck from State, Wisconsin.
Fourth at 308.605. So the Davises are probably in the top 5, aren't they? Does Cam go 3? Yeah, here we go. Borrowed Part Stacy Hassey, 314. The Outrage. Yeah, Cam's in second at 313. The Rock. And backfeed out there. We'll talk to Seth here in just a second. Lair Peterson, that early hook, sitting in the 5th spot. Eric Stacy coming up next here. Smoking ya. Out of Winchester, Ohio. Go out and talk to Seth. Davis is having a really good night so far. Cam's in second. Seth just moved into fourth right there with that hook. Seth, are you and Cam are brothers, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you claim him, or
What do you mean?
it's like you when you go out in public, you actually claim him as your brother?
Sometimes.
I understand.
When he's not beating me.
But he is right now. So he's sleeping on the couch tonight?
At his own place.
At his own place. Cool. Hey, good hook tonight. Way to good job, buddy. Seth Davis, everybody. We're going to Eric Stacy. Smoking ya. 341. Van Hazley's in the lead. Good, smooth pass there for Eric Stacy Dillon. I don't think he could have done anything different. Van Hazley tried that left side. When I interviewed him, he said that roller has been going back and forth over there all night long. He said roller guys are creatures of habit, and he put it over there, and he laid one out there. But Eric Stacy has nothing to be embarrassed about at all as we look over here. Watch up there on our big screen. As we go to Ted Skelton, the bone. This is Tim Skelton. I'm sorry, his dad Ted pulled a little bit earlier. Watch Eric's replay here. It's setting up a little bit of a showdown here with Craig Dickey. Nick Gillette's going to come back at Dillon as well. That's a beautiful pass for Eric Stacy.
And again, we mentioned, Nick's deal wasn't good, but the track set there, got a couple more rolls on it, and there you go, another good pass where it shows the extra roll does help sometimes.
Nice shot there from our camera team inside the trailer doing the replay there, showing those big four tires just spinning, gripping and spinning. Eric Stacy going to get his distance here for you in just a second, fans. I know Van Hazley's out there at 340. So his distance is 326. He's going to move him into the third spot. Got Tim Skelton in the bone. Tim Skelton on the bone is going to slide into third. No, that was Eric Stacy's distance at 326. Eric, you just moved into third place at 326. Good pass. I don't know what you could have done different, bud.
It's okay. We come out here tonight. We threw the kitchen sink at it, made a lot of changes. Kind of wanted to do some testing at the end of the year. Changed a lot of stuff from the front to the back of the truck. Kind of wanted to see if we were going in the right direction for next year. We kind of know a good setup, for most of the year. We've been competitive all year, so I think it was good tonight. I was probably a little too aggressive on it, but, it is what it is. Just happy to be here.
Talked to Lily before you pulled. She says she gets more nervous for herself than she does for you. So I said, well, Eric's been down the track a couple thousand times, so I think you can trust him.
Yeah, I don't get nervous in here, but now I get nervous watching her just because, I feel everything that, she's feeling when she's driving. So, I just want to make sure that when she is driving that I give her the right piece to be competitive every night and to be safe.
Good job, Eric. You're a true professional, my man. Eric Stacy is smoking you, just testing some things out for next year. Many, many time champion here in the Super Stock Diesel class. Tim Skelton. We'll talk to him here in the bone coming up here in a second. We're going to get him pulled off. Smoking you HD. Now, here it is. The Duramax powered Cummins Killer 3, Craig Dickey. He's running Van Hazley's line, right? Got a 6-point lead. So as long as he goes about 315, right? We're a 6th place right now for a distance, 305. So we need him to go over 305 to lock this baby down. All these guys are Grand National, right? Except for Stahl, maybe. They sign up on that. So I'm going to go talk to Tim Skelton here. We got to watch Craig Dickey. Fans, for all you Cummins Killers fans, everybody loves this truck. Everybody loves this truck. The Cummins Killer. Cummins Killers fans at home, fingers crossed, toes are crossed. I can't say it enough, these guys have nobody that makes a Duramax run like this. Somewhere Jeremy Wagler is happy as can be. Here we go, Craig Dickey. right, so we want to see a number bigger than 305, right, Dylan? Just guessing. I'm going to head over to Tim Skelton here. Well, they took him away. They were going to stop Tim Skelton, so the bone is gone. So, again, Cummins Killer came in at 243. Van Hazley's in second at 6 points back. Went 341. He's not out there in that 341 land. Dylan's telling me that 305 is sixth place right now. This is kind of exciting, Dylan. You got a little anxiety going on here. Yeah, Nick Gillette's got to go yet. Nick's coming in fifth in the points. Could shake it all up. Craig stumbled a little bit coming off the line. Going to move into fourth place. That should lock it up, don't you think, Dylan? So unofficially, we're going to call the Cummins Killer 3 your Grand National Champion. Yeah, he's in fourth place. Yeah, that's only 3 points. What's one to go? It's over. It is over. He did it. Craig Dickey is your Grand National Champion as we watch Tim Skelton and the Bone. How exciting is this? Cummins Killer 3, they have been fighting that thing for years. Went down to Diesels and Dark Corners last fall. Really just won both nights, and that truck's been awesome since. He said they burnt a piston here last year, fixed it, and went down there. So we're going to talk to our Grand National Champion, Craig Dickey, the Cummins Killer 3. Craig Dickey, wasn't sure if he had it or not. He said Nick Gillette still got to go yet. So I'm pretty good. You're in fourth, and you're 6 points ahead of Van. I think you're good. I think you're in good shape. So, how do you feel? That truck didn't hook up for you right away. I got nervous.
Yeah, I got nervous too. It got a little hump in the middle of the track, and at that point in time, I just gave her full throttle and pinned it to win it, I guess. And otherwise, they get hopping out of control fast, and then we're way back. So.
Congratulations on a phenomenal season. So proud of you guys at the Duramax. And what are you guys going to do to celebrate?
I drive back to Wisconsin.
Great Cummins Killer 3, your Grand National Champion. Nick Gillette's got to go yet. Craig Dickey said he didn't get it hooked up, got nervous. Didn't really get nervous, but he knew. He said there's a little bit of hump out there in the middle of the track. He just had to get after it. He said, I'm going to pin it to win it. So, unofficially, but I'm pretty sure he's got that locked up. I hate to be the guy that crowns him champion on Full Pull Live, and then, yeah, I just got the official. He is our Grand National Champion. And Nasty Boys, Region 3 4-wheel drive champs as well. So, good deal. Good deal. Craig Dickey, your Grand National Champion, and the Superstock Diesel Trucks, your Region 3, we said was Nasty Boys, right? Check my phone there. Coming in, we got how many hooks we got left? We got Nick Gillette on Superstock Diesel Trucks, right? Mike Mankey, the Foolish Farmer. So we're almost done here in Sandwich, Illinois. Nice sport class show here tonight. I'm going to go talk to DJ Sullivan, his daughter, Stacy Hassey. I know how to say her name right now. I've been butchering it my entire life. So. Helmet off. You want to pull him up straight? Thank you. Yep, I'm going to talk to DJ Sullivan here in a little bit. His daughter, Stacy, leading the points. Of course, this is the Simon Says truck, legendary truck of the Simon family. RJ drove it down in Benson, North Carolina, and got the win. Of course, RJ won your Grand National Points semi this year. DJ, Stacy, your daughter's in the lead. You let your daughter beat you, DJ.
Should have probably run a little shorter to you.
I've heard that quite a bit tonight talking to you four-wheel drive guys down here. Did you get a little proud, Sullivan?
Yeah, might have. Right. But we thought it worked with the other truck. So
I was down at the starting line when Stacy took off because I was watching see what happened to Nick Gillette. She kind of rolled it out about 75 feet and got after it. And the next thing I knew, she had the new leaders. So,
yeah, no, she did a good job. She did a super job.
What's it like driving this legendary truck, the Simon Says truck that Roger? I mean, is it kind of nostalgic?
It's one of them deals where you dreamed about it when you're in the stands years ago. Hey, that's where I wanted to be. Now it's amazing that I get to, and the Simons has let me do it. So, hats off to RJ and Brandon and all them guys, and Simpico Oil and everybody.
Awesome. DJ Sullivan, everybody. Great to see you out, buddy. Hope your daughter can hold on. There's only one more truck to go. Stacy Hassey, that's her dad, DJ Sullivan, in the lead here. One to go on each track, so it's official. Connors are going to win the points here in four-wheel drive. The Nasty Boys, four-wheel drive Region 3. Craig Dickey, the Duramax Cummins Killer 3, is going to win the points here. Superstock East Truck. All those guys, Vans never won a Grand National Championship. Jaeger's never won a Grand National Championship. I had to get a hold of my buddy Dan Mayer and see who's won all these championships, Dylan.
Curious if he's the first Duramax powered truck to win the points.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Here comes Nick Gillette. He had some issues earlier. He's got her lit. Well, here we go. Foolish Farmer Mike Mankey over there on the four-wheel drive truck side. Mike Mankey and the Foolish Farmer coming up next on the four-wheel drive. Last hook of the night. Congratulations to our points champions, the Nasty Boys. Get ahead to the Interleague. You win your region points. You're headed to the Interleague. Top 5 at Grand National. What a great night here, Sandwich. What a great way to spend a Thursday night. The weather is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. This has been fun tonight, being out here on the track. It's been different, Dylan, but it's been fun. I'm used to kind of having everything there, but this is good for my ADD. Keeps me moving around a little bit. We're about to Nick Gillette. Where do they? There is your top 5. Top 5 Rams going to win it tonight. Side Diesel, 336. Smoking ya. Going to go third. Top Shelf did sneak in front of him. He made it tight. He made it tight. I'm going to let Nick Gillette get his helmet off here. He's going to go into the 4th spot here tonight, 325. Like I said earlier, got his Grand National win of the season up here. Came in tonight, 5th in the points, Nick. I'm waiting for you to get your helmet off here, buddy. Stacy Hassey is going to win the four-wheel drive mods there. How you feeling? Nick?
Oh, pretty good. That was a little bit more of excitement than I wanted to down there the first attempt. But with good help, with everybody here pitching in, we got down the track, and that's what we're here to do, put a show on.
Going to finish 4th tonight. You came in tonight. I don't have the points all figured out. We do know that Dickey clinched it. He should have had a couple points. So, man, Van Hazley made it interesting, though. Holy cow.
Yeah, Van definitely did his part. Craig Dickey, Chris Kuslik, that whole crew, I think they deserve it more than anybody else. I mean, they've been fighting that Duramax for years, and for them to finally have some success with it, I think everybody's happy for them.
Top Shelf going to finish 4th here tonight in Sandwich, Illinois. I'm going to talk to Mike Mankey real quick. I got a little guy jumping. Come here, little guy. Nope. Yeah, here, zoom in on this little kid next to me, guys. What's your name, bud?
Hills.
Where are you from?
Sandwich.
When did you go back to school in Illinois?
Like a couple of days ago.
So if I asked you, can you explain to me what truck and tractor pulling is to a fan? How would you explain truck and tractor pulling to somebody?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you have any words to describe it? Nothing? Like, is it awesome or anything cool like that?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. I like it. Thanks for coming to the poll tonight, buddy. I lost Mike Mankey. I'm going to go try to run him down here. Dylan, thank you. If you take that back to the trailer, I'm going to head down there.
Here's how the top 5 ran down on the diesel side. First place,
Yes, I'm going to head down, fans, so stick with us. I'm going to go down to do the awards down here in front of the announcer stand. We're going to find everybody, see if they let me in there and talk to them. Walking on the precious dirt here in Sandwich, Illinois.
Looking for a refreshing change? Say goodbye to sluggish performance and reach for the one that won't slow you down.
That's crisp.
Experience the force of clean, pure oil coursing through your engine. No matter what you drive, Wix Filters is the clear choice. Here's to filtration that works as hard as you do. Wix Premium Filters. Performance starts here.
Like a seed planted in Ohio soil, Michael Connie knew that success takes time. It requires grit, hard work, and persistence. What began in a one-bay garage grew to revolutionize America's trailer industry. Today, Mac Trailer is a full-scale enterprise with 13 facilities and over 135 dealers across the
Association. I'd like to present you with this plaque for your Region 3 2024 championship. We're glad you could wrap it up here at Sandwich. We love having you guys. And is there anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank my brother-in-law, Dustin Amundsen, over here. He's, you know, we try to beat each other up all year long. I got to thank Modern Machine. I got a new truck this year. First year out with it. Been a great truck. ProFab, Mayhill Tires, the Sandwich Fair. Great place to come. We always love being here, and I guess everybody involved with the event.
Well, once again, once.
Mac Trailer supports you with a team of experts in the heart of a small-town hero. Start your legacy with Mac Trailer.
You've got questions? We've got answers. Need a pro you can trust? We have stores of that too.
David.
No matter what.
David, on the Sandwich Fair would like to congratulate you on your 2024 Region 3 Modified Four-Wheel Drive Championship. We're glad you could wrap it up here, and you had a nice run tonight. And is there anybody you want to thank?
Well, Mick Broughton, since you text messaged me while I was running, I got to thank you and Race Wraps. You know, there's always Randy Kleikamp, and, of course, this guy, Dad. Wouldn't be out here way more than one way without him.
Congratulations again, and we hope to see you back here next year.
Your Region 3 four-wheel drive champion, the Connors there. Need to see him thank his dad. I love it. Great shot there of the family. Scott Frieders here on the far left, fans. That is your track builder here. The Frieders family kind of puts his pole on there, getting on it. It's a points championship. I don't know, fans, if you understand what it takes. You don't get to go, I'm just going to go here this weekend, I'm going to go this weekend. You get a schedule at the beginning of the year, and that's where you're going to go. That's where you get extra parts. That's what you got to do to make it all happen. So to see the joy and the jubilation on their face winning a points championship like this, it's awesome. I got goosebumps up here with them. You work your tails off. Nobody gets paid enough to do this, as we all know that. And that's what we're trying to change here with Full Pull. Trying to take this baby to the next level, get more money back for these pullers. It's been a great event here. And Scott, great to see you. The track's been awesome. All the four-wheel drive truck guys have said that this track was super, super tough tonight. So
You need. Our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
At Beck's, we stand up for things that matter most. Our faith, our independence, and helping farmers succeed. As the largest family-owned seed company in the U.S., we believe in the integrity of remaining an independent family-owned seed company. Since our founding in 1937, we have continued to produce quality products backed by a family of employees and dealers dedicated to serving American farmers. And that's something to be proud of. Beck's, founded in faith, forged in America. For more information, visit BecksHybrids.com.
Scott, how do you feel Thursday night? Life's got to be good, right?
It is. It's great. We had a good track tonight. We had
an awesome track tonight.
Awesome track tonight.
It's okay to pat yourself on the back, Frieders, because you are the track builders.
We worked really hard on it, and everybody came together, and we put on a great show. And, we had great fans tonight. It looked like there was a lot in the stands, and we're hoping to do it all over again on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night for the tractor show.
2 sessions.
2 sessions, 12:30 and 6:30. Yep. We'll be crowning 4 Grand National champions. It'll be Pro Stock, Mod Tractor, Super Stock Diesel Tractor, and Super Farms. So
yes, Super Farm, David Whalen, my last excuse, got a 2-point lead.
Okay.
I think Leichner's 5-point lead on Simon and Mod. I'm checking with Kim Moore over there.
I believe.
Nobody's going to catch Colin Ross as long as he shows up on the property.
He just got bumped the sled.
Brent Meyer, I think, 5 or 6 point lead with injected funds. Defending champion, won it last year. You know, Sandwich is, for a lot of pullers, Sandwich is nervous. Like, I hear Sandwich, I get hungry. Right?
I mean, to make 2 hooks in an afternoon, you know, we've seen Connie switch motors in between sessions. We've seen a lot of guys work on Mod Tractor engines, and it really it puts everybody to the test, and it tests their equipment, and it sure puts on a great show for the fans.
Here comes our Grand National champions. Craig Dickey, look at the guy. Look how happy he is. Look how happy he is. How cool is this? Craig Dickey's coming up, everybody, right now. We'll get him here in the middle. Randy for Performance Pros over there having a good night. Dickey, this is awesome, buddy. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll let you get next to Scott. He's more important than I am. I'm just going to stand up here and follow you around with my microphone.
All right. Well,
you got to turn it on, Scott.
Craig, on behalf of the Sandwich Fair, we'd like to present you with this plaque for the 2024 Grand National Super Stock Diesel Truck Champion. It's awesome to see a Duramax up in the top, and I'm glad you guys could wrap it up here at Sandwich tonight and put on a great show for the fans. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, there's piles of people I'd like to thank. My crew is standing here. My family back home that's not here. Randy from Performance Pros, who builds our chassis, a Wagler competition. Jeremy Wagler has helped us through the years figure out where the weak spots are, or we've figured out where the weak spots are, and he's made the adjustments to make them stronger. Jim from Weimer Fuel and Turbo for the fuel systems and the turbos, and all the fans that come out and watch us and support us and make us keep doing it. We're crazy enough to keep doing it.
Once again, congratulations, and we hope to see you back here next year again.
We'll be here. Thank you.
Craig Dickey, everybody, your Grand National Champion Super Stock Diesel Trucks. Going to get some pictures taken. They're cheering. Jeremy Yeager's coming down here. The Gillette. Oh, I see champagne. Champagne. This is going to be fun. Watch out. Here comes the cork. I think we just lost the cork, fans, over the top. But we're going to, Scott, we got to capture this here. We got there it went. There it comes. Dude, let's get it. The champagne. What a way to celebrate a Grand National Championship. I feel like I'm in the locker room for an NBA or an NFL Super Bowl. Dickey, you're supposed to bring goggles, buddy. You're supposed to bring goggles. I love it. The passion, the Duramax. You can see it on their face. We've talked about it a lot tonight, fans on the live stream, but they did what nobody else does. They took a Duramax out here in the Cummins world, and Wagler just nailed it. Just nailed it for him. Made it happy. What's that, Yeager? You want to do what? Oh, yeah. We're going to do it. We talked about earlier some WWE names. So he's Sticky Dicky versus the pile driver, Jeremy Yeager. So We've been having a lot of fun with this today. The countdown to full time was a lot of fun. Like these guys all said, they battle all year long. They're friends off the track. But as soon as that chain tightens, they're good to go. Scott, we'll talk with our promoter here, Scott Frieders. Scott, great night, session 1 here in Sandwich. Perfect weather. Great crowd for a Thursday night, buddy.
Yeah, it was. We're very happy. Well, when you got this kind of weather, everybody wants to come out and enjoy it. So, yeah, we're happy. Great show. Got it done in a timely fashion.
Get the people back out buying.
Get the people back out buying corn dogs. The track came together. Everything just clicked tonight. Everything flowed nice. And, we can't put it on without all of our help and all of our sponsors that allow us to do this. It's been a family affair doing the track for many years, and we all work really hard at it. And I got my nephews out here. My dad, he's back in the lineup. Gene, the pole superintendent, Gene Frieders, my uncle, his son, Dan Bruning. Everybody, it's a group effort, and we all just come together and we make the show happen for the fans. And we're hoping to repeat all this on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night.
I love it. Good luck, Scott. We'll see you Saturday, buddy.
Yep, take care.
All right, fans, we're seeing a celebration here of the Dickies. You see the Pipe Dream team. They were third in the points tonight, coming in tonight. As we get this there, the Gillette's there, giving Craig a big hug. Like we talked about fans all night long. These pullers, they're friends until the chain tightens. Van Hazley said that best. And Van Hazley said the best. He did what he had to do. He laid it out there at 341, and nobody else was able to get him, but not enough trucks got in between him and Craig Dickey. So that's going to happen. So we're going to wrap it up here in Sandwich, Illinois. Thank you, fans, for tuning in tonight on a Thursday night. What a better way to spend a Thursday night. We saw a new four-wheel drive Region 3 champion, Region 2 champion, and Grand National champion Craig Dickey in the Cummins Killer 3. How awesome is that? It's great. Head over to fullpullpicks.com, fans. Get your picks in for Friday night, Saturday night, Nashville, Illinois. Session 2. We will have Session 3 up as well here for for Sandwich, Illinois. But again, 4 classes, 2 times Saturday. Travis Schlaubaugh says it best. Sandwich, Illinois, where either the points championships come to die or you take it home. Tight battles in Super Farm, 2 points. David Whalen, Brett Meyer, Injected Funds. Modified, Bill Leisher has the lead over Brandon Simon. Colin Ross has walked the dog way out there in Superstock Diesel Tractor. Nobody's going to catch him. But you can watch it all on fullpull.live. The greatest motorsport on the earth streams here. Have a great night, everybody.